hey everyone, and welcome back to Rapid Plays Final Fantasy right here on Nostalgia Gaming Retro. Or welcome, in fact, if this is your first time here. But yeah, this is now part 7, and if you've been following us so far, we had just got the last, well, not the last crystal, but in the last episode we just got another crystal. We got the water crystal, which gives us obviously 3 of the 4. We're now on our way to find the last one. And had I have been playing this like casually, like I had before, like I've talked about the first time I ever played the first Final Fantasy, I probably wouldn't have known where to go unless I was following some sort of guide. In fact, you know, like this is one of the most vague Final Fantasies out there. Like, it doesn't really detail where to go. Some folk that you speak to give you hints and stuff, but it's more about exploration and stuff. I just kind of, for the sake of speeding up the process of the series, I just went ahead and did a little bit of research to save time on that. But, you know, it is what it is. If I spent just about every episode searching for somewhere, then that would be pretty boring to watch. Even though this is like a blind playthrough, I guess you could call it. Never having really got this far in the game before. This certainly is something I would not have thought of. You'll see in just a second once we get rid of the battle. Yeah, so yeah, no, I'm happy that we're here though. All things considered, I'm pretty happy that we're here because we don't have a lot left to do. And yeah, as I was saying before, if I'd got here, I would have probably just turned back because you're like, yeah, there's no way you can get up that waterfall. Well, in fact, you don't need to get up it. You just have to go through it, like so. I mean, I don't think I would have figured it out on my own. I don't think. But there you go. I have played some Pokemon games in the past. I have played some Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure there's like a... I don't know if it's Gold and Silver, or maybe there's more. But I think it was Gold and Silver the first time I ever played. Where you go through like a waterfall or something. Or is it you use waterfall to climb? Something like that, I don't know. But then there's Zelda as well. You can go through waterfalls in Zelda. So I guess it wouldn't be that far-fetched to think. Anyway, I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm parting about waterfalls, but yeah. So we're here in the Waterfall Cavern, or whatever it was called. I think there's just one route. Everywhere else is like a dead end. I'm not sure. I've never really been here, as I said. And I never really watched... like, the videos that I did some research on as to find out where to go, I didn't watch them, like, all the way through. Admittedly, because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, as such. So I kind of thought, right, I'll just skip to the important parts and see kind of like how to get there and such. But yeah, anyway, I am glad that we're here because hopefully in this episode we will not get the final crystal, but get everything we need in order to get the final crystal, because there is quite a bit to do. There's going to be a little bit to do going forward. And yeah, I've now leveled up to 38, I think. I also want to talk about a couple of things I didn't really address in the last episode. And one of those I'll say just now you probably noticed is that my voice and things might seem a little off, I guess. I have been a little off recently, so that is why I've been a little sick. Nothing to worry about, just been a little sick. So hopefully it will kind of clear in the next while or so. But for the foreseeable, you've got me being sick, and we've got a dead end. Nice. The other thing I want to talk about is like the HUD on the video. Not the game, like, you know, everything that you see on the border roundabout, which I never spoke about last episode because I hadn't made any changes to it at the time. That came in the post part, like the editing and stuff. Obviously down the right hand side, the characters, you may have noticed, have now resemble the classes that they are now, rather than what they were before, which kind of changed up. I think I changed it up during the final episode, but I used different sprites because I wasn't able to find the sprite change for the red wizard, Scoany. And then I did find it, so I decided to change it, which I think looks a lot better anyway. And then of course there is the crystals that's lined at the bottom, which was a decision I made in post as well. Before, I think I had like animated some crystals in whenever we collected the crystal, but it took way too much time to render a video that way, especially if it was an animated crystal on display the whole damn time. It took a long time to render, and because the animations are like GIF images, you have to try and spread that same GIF into different layers along the video, and sometimes you can have like GIFs tend to be well, they're different lengths usually, but they're never any more than probably about 30 seconds or so. But yeah, this one in particular, this crystal, was probably about 5 seconds of animation, so I had to like copy that into different layers throughout the video from like 40-minute long episodes, and it was just it was a pain in the ass, or, you know, as you say in America, or arse here in Scotland, a pain in the arse to get right sometimes, or to leave in, animate and whatever. And so I decided, yeah, we'll not do that anymore. It was kind of cool maybe at the start, but now it's just, yeah, let's leave it in the past. So to know what I'm talking about, if you haven't seen it, then just go back to like sort of episode 3 and 4, maybe even 5, the last segment of last year's episodes anyway. But yeah, now I've decided to just leave images in and grey out any crystals that we didn't have, and then colour the ones that we do. And obviously, you know, as you saw in the last episode, as you might have saw in the last episode, oh, this is exactly where we needed to get to, but I'll talk to this robot in a minute. Let's just see. Oh, hold on, I'm going to do something fun here. I'm going to have everybody on defense, and then have Cosmic use his dagger. I don't know if maybe their attacks are going to work since they're all in defense. I mean, nothing seems to be happening to them, so that's kind of a good move on my part, but here we go. Let's see. Can we wipe them all out in one move? Yes. That was pretty cool. Anyway, let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. So we get Wizard Staff. I don't know if any of these objects are going to be better than what I already have, but we'll have a look once we're out of here anyway. Oh, that is a lot of gil, thank you. I did hear right enough that you do get an awful lot of gil in here. Yeah, there we go. What do we get now? What do we get? Defender. 10 from that must be like a shield of some kind. Anyway, we need to talk to this robot. So let's see what the robot says. I have been waiting. Take this cube. I don't normally narrate. I'm not going to narrate. I'm not going to start it now. I haven't done it up until now. I don't like narrating. But yeah, we've got the warp cube. which we're going to need. I don't know if you heard that just now. There was like a car horn. Oh, but yeah, there was a car horn just outside. I've got the window open because it's quite a warm day. Okay, I guess we're done. Buzz, he's needing help. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's head south. I did have the map up last episode to help kind of get my bearings for places. I know where we've to go. I just need to find where on the map it is. It's Melmond. For those of you that might remember, if you were watching before, Melmond is the little village that was attacked by the vampire. Just a wee story thing for you there. I think that's Crystal Lake, but Melmond wasn't far from there. Because there's a volcano. I should really get the map up. I probably will pull the map up if I take too long in finding this place, because I think Elfheim is here. Yeah, Elfheim is there. Melmond should be kinda along this way somewhere. So Melmond is right here. Right here. We're outside. Right, so this we did is, I think he's up there. I think he's up there. But I hope he's up there. Might be him. It might be him. Is it him? No, I was sure it was a guy with like a ponytail or something. I'm sure he's here. Wait, it might be him. It's not a ponytail. Yeah, Dr. Un. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've never heard of you. Well, I have, technically, through other YouTube videos and stuff, but... Ah, okay, so... This is a guy that we need to talk to. In fact, I think I've missed an important story point somewhere. Well, guys, I finally found out where we have to go. And you're going to laugh at this one. I completely missed this step. This is what I get for not watching videos in full, especially when there's dungeon exploration going on. The item in question that I'm meant to find in order to talk to the guy in Melmond is found in the one village, well, not in the village as such, but it's found in the place that we were just in at the very start, more or less. Back in the sunken shrine. I mean, to think all I had to do was open up the video and basically just turn back in and get this done. But yeah, we might have been quick at getting the water crystal, but we completely missed the floors above. Numerous amount of chests with some very helpful items, I will say. Some diamond armour, a lot of gil, and of course the Rosetta Stone. So we're gonna have to now go back under the sea to get the Rosetta Stone and such. But I'm sure I'm not the first player ever to do this, and nor will I be the last. Well, maybe not if you watch this video. Don't do what I did and completely mess it up. At least, if nothing else, we get to see this nice cutscene again. Yeah, anyway. It's weird because when I was playing this yesterday, I had came across this area in the game. Like, I did explore a little bit of the floors above, but I soon realised it wasn't the way to go, so I turned back and went the right way. Little did I know that I was going the right way for something. The Rosetta Stone. Right, now this is where it's going to get a little bit confusing, because there's going to be so many paths and doorways and stuff to get through. I honestly didn't think we'd have to come back here. I didn't see that coming. I really didn't think we'd have to come back to the sunken shrine. So here we go. We have arrived at the 5th floor. Now this is the floor we should have come to if we wanted the Rosetta Stone, but unfortunately we missed it. And of course there is all these mermaids in here as well. You know, the ghost at the start, in the last episode even, had basically said save the mermaids. Well, I kind of thought she was smoking something funny, because I didn't know what she was talking about. Didn't see any mermaids. That is until now. So yeah, there's a lot to kind of get through, and a few things to equip, but we'll do that at the end. I'm not going to bother wasting any more time. So even though I'm kind of cutting this down, all I've really been doing is kind of exploring every room and opening chests. All I'm really getting is gil. Nothing major to kind of boast about. Oh, I've got an antidote. But yeah, nothing major except diamond shields and stuff. That will come in handy. I'll equip all that, as I say, later on, once we have got what we want to get from these places, or this place, or different rooms, or whatever. I don't even know. I'm not even concentrating. I just want to get this done and get out, because I feel like we could have had this all done by now. And I'm also noticing the lack of like random battles here. I guess there are no monsters in this level, or on this level even. I can't seem to get any further. I don't think you can get up there, although there is a door. It's really weird. I wonder if we have to go further. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's in here. Diamond gloves, diamond helmet, the Rosetta Stone. The damn Rosetta Stone. Oh, if only we had that. But we've got it now. We've got it now, so there's no point in bitching about it. We've got it. That's all that matters. I think there's rooms kind of placed around intentionally where you can't get to. There's no way to get to them. I think they're just there as a kind of tease. Anyway, I think that's everything. So I'm just gonna take the shortcut back out of here again and exit properly. Now that we've got the damn Rosetta Stone. Anyway, let's talk to this guy again. I do apologise for the whole kind of messing around this episode, but I guess it's alright for two reasons. One, it is a blind playthrough almost, so I've often talked about having done research and stuff. It is kind of cheating. I suppose some people would class it as cheating. But this is like one of those times that it proves basically my point, why it does help to cheat, if you want to call it that, to find out what to do. And apparently we can speak Lithuanian, because obviously it saves time. It saves time. But there you go. There you go. We have used up most of this episode trying to figure out what to do, and I guess that is the point in Final Fantasy, or RPGs in general, is like exploring and whatnot. But yeah, finally we have done the thing we set out to do. It took a while, but we've done it. And now we just need to get back to Lithania, which is right here. Now, to save on more time, I'm just going to skip all the way through this and see you guys when we get there. Well, we've made it back to Lithania, finally. Now that we can speak the damn language, let's see what they have to say, and hopefully they'll point us in the right direction. So, first of all, we are the Lithanians. No shit. The descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. Yeah, we do use the vessel called the airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. That's interesting. I've never spoke about Sid, I don't think, in any of the previous episodes. And if you're wondering who Sid is, well, that is Sid. It's a good question, because Sid is pretty different in every iteration of Final Fantasy's been in. I'm not sure if he's been in them all. I haven't played all the Final Fantasies, but in a few that I have played, there is a Sid, and he does take on a different appearance, largely because I think it's meant to be a different Sid, not because he's trying to disguise himself. As I said, these games aren't really connected to each other. But that would be interesting if somebody can shine some light on that as to whether or not Sid is in fact the same character. Oh, apparently we left. I thought there was another secret bit out there. Oh, somebody to talk to. Castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to the castle. I know where the Mirage Tower is, but I'm hoping to speak to somebody. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. Right, that's what you need to do. Yes, you need to get the chime. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. I knew there was somebody here. I was aimlessly going about talking to a few folk who had nothing good to say, except talk about their ancestors. Yeah, anyway, we're just gonna head... Hold on, wait. You can't see my face right now because I haven't been able to, I haven't got my face yet revealed on the channel because I'm waiting for 250 subscribers before that happens, but it would be a picture right now of that. Oh wait, did I just buy that twice? Alright, so you're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing, and to be honest, I was for a while there as well, kind of going in circles like that. But what I'm really doing is I'm looking for a place to kind of lay low and heal before we go on in the adventure, because yeah, it's going to get tough. It's going to get tough from here on out. Well, because all we need to do is head to the Mirage Tower and get that done. I mean, this has been some episode. I don't even know if I'm coming or going half the time, because I thought I'd done the right thing, got everything I needed, and then found out I didn't, so I had to go and do that one thing. The joys of the RPG world, eh? So yeah, this episode, it's been kind of funny. Not as in haha funny, but just kind of oh, we're here. We're here. Okay, I think, yeah, are we here? Are we? The Mirage Tower should be appearing somewhere. Ah, there it's there. There it's there. Right, yeah, so we are here. That was faster than I thought. But yeah, no, this episode's been a bit funny. Largely because I've been messing around trying to figure out what to do. But that is, as I say, that is the way that these games are meant to be played. There's a lot of discovery and trying to figure things out, and wow, we've got a T-Rex. Or an Allosaurus. Allosaurus. Yes, that's the name of them. That's the name of a T-Rex in the world of Final Fantasy, apparently. Unless there is an Allosaurus and I don't know anything about it. Is there an Allosaurus? I don't know. I didn't do archaeology. Anyway, let's get into the real reason why we're here, and that is to get into the Mirage Tower. This is going to be some battle, because I believe that there are 2 dungeons back to back. I'm trying to look for like a tent or a cottage or something, because we're going to need fully restored parties. Yep, that's what I wanted. Wait, that's the first time I've ever seen the cottage. That is pretty cool. That is kind of, there's something cute about that. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Anyway, we should be fully restored and ready to go. I'm going to do one last save before we go in. And yeah, this is going to be something. This is going to be something going forward, because you know it is the last crystal, and battles are bound to be tough. Again, I don't know what lies ahead. I have not been this far into the game before, so it'd be worthwhile making sure that we are covered in all areas. That's why I made sure I was fully healed, fully restored with the MP as well. But you just never know. You never know. This place could be tough. Luckily though, we're at a decent enough level, or at least I think, well, we should start hitting the 40s. I mean, Rapid he's already hit 40, but you know, by the time we get through this, we might be, I'd like to think we'll be about 42, 43, somewhere in the 40s anyway. Aegis Shield, that sounds like it might be handy. Some gil, obviously. Oh, a lot of gil. Nice. Vorpal Sword, that sounds cool. Right, we'll go down and get the other chest before I equip the new items. Or at least try, because I don't know, like, they might not be that good. We'll just have to see. Oh, we've got another battle. Of course we have a battle. But yeah, so I'm excited because obviously we've got 3 crystals now. We are 1 away, and then we get to go through the final stage in the game. This is obviously part 7 of our playthrough. I would probably say it might take about 9 to 10 parts, give or take. I'm going to at least do this section of the game in 2 parts. Like, if I can get through this in the time that we've got remaining, I will then do like the Sky Palace in the next episode, because I hear that that's going to be tough, or at least long, and I don't think I have enough for both, enough time for both dungeons to get done, so that would be an episode 8 type thing. But yeah, so we've got some new enemies as well. We've got Guardian, which they look weird. Like, their limbs are all scrawny looking, but they have like bulky looking bodies, and they seem to be pretty tough to take down. But I'm going to try, actually I was going to try a thunder attack, which might be helpful, but I want to keep my magic for going forward, because I don't know if we'll get a chance to replenish that before we do. And obviously we're headed for a boss. I don't know if there's a boss in the Mirage Tower. I think you just go from here to the next dungeon, but we will find out, I suppose. We will find out. And Cosmic's obviously gained as well, because well, we had Boots, he gained level 40 in the last fight, and if I think if you know, going by my math and how things are, I'm just going to use I'm going to use something. I'm going to use Quake here. I want to see how good Quake is, because there's a lot of enemies and I don't have a lot of time. I could just rush through this, but yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to kind of speed through this all the time, because that means a lot more editing. But there might be parts where I have to, because as I said, you guys won't see all these battles, but I will show off kind of the more important parts, and that is freaking awesome. It took only 2 down though, but hey, can't complain too much. Can't complain. Okay, so that is the end of that, I suppose. Ah, okay, so we've just come all the way around. That's where we started, there on the right hand side. I guess you could have gone 2 separate ways. We could have went through like the way we did, or around, which might have taken longer, or about the same. I don't know. I've not really explored this place as much. Tell you what though, there are a hell of a lot of battles here. Ah, look, there's another one. Another battle. Like, every few steps, there's now something. It's amazing. You can tell that you're getting to the end of a game like this, or close enough, when the battles just come out as frequent as this. And that's a good sign, because we'll get to level up quicker. And of course, we are going through why can't I speak today? I can never speak. That seems to be a big thing. Usually when I'm doing these recordings. This is very early morning. I always do them early morning now. So maybe my brain hasn't woken up properly. But yeah, there we go. There's that move I love so much. As I said, yeah, we've got 2 dungeons to get through, and a lot of battles by the looks. A lot of battles. So we're just going to defend here, because we don't really need anything except some magic from Cosmic. I was going to keep all my magic for the boss, but I dare say it's going to be some time before we get there. So we're as well doing what we can. And of course this will just wipe everything out in one go anyway. Or it should do. Yes, it does. Good old Cosmic. And we can see the next set of stairs inside there, so we're, we know where we're going. It's just getting there. Hopefully we won't have too many more battles, but as soon as I said it, alright. So what we're dealing with, Hellhounds. And apparently they're breathing fire. So yeah, it looks like they've just got like 4 tongues. Like weird looking tongues. But I'm assuming it is fire or whatever. Or maybe it's bad breath. Who knows? This place is huge, but we have hit what looks to be some kind of treasure room. Thor's hammer. I wonder if we'll be able to lift it. But this is cool. I was gonna go up the staircase, but I wanted to see if there was any chests lying around. I was not expecting this. This is pretty generous, I have to say. Oh wow, look at that. I don't know if there's much left to buy. Before we go for the final battle of the game and stuff. I don't really think there's other towns we haven't explored. I think we've basically hit them all. Sunblade, that sounds like it'd be awesome. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else, but... Oh, we've got Dragon Mail, that sounds cool. I'm going to equip all this stuff, but I'm going to do it off screen. And then we'll go forward, we'll go upstairs. You know what this place kind of reminds me of? Like, you know the Pokemon games? Specifically Pokemon Red and Blue. Like, this kind of reminds me of the tower that you climb. Is it Ghost Tower or something? In Lavender Town? Just because of the whole like random battle encounter while climbing, like going floor to floor. And the fact you're in a tower. I know there's probably more towers in the Pokemon series. I know there's one in, or at least one in Gold, Silver and Crystal. I haven't really played all of the Pokemon games, but I have played a lot of the like earlier ones. But yeah, that just kind of springs to mind that section of the game when I'm doing this, which is kind of nice. I guess, I don't know. Oh, I think we're here at the scripted battle, I'm guessing, because we haven't fought an enemy like this before. Blue Dragon. Okay. It doesn't look like it would be that strong. I didn't think so. But yeah, we're getting stronger anyway. We're getting stronger. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. So yeah, this is where we need to be going. This is where we need to go. That's what it is. It's the Sky Fortress. I knew it was Sky something. Anyway, yeah, I guess we're gonna heal up. I'm gonna use Curaga because this is quicker, and I have a lot of ether anyway. So I'm not worried too much about using magic and stuff now. I forgot that we did buy all this stuff earlier. Let's see, so we're gonna replenish everybody's magic power. I don't think you can like make a cottage here. I don't think you can use one, but we don't need to now that we're fully restored anyway. I'm going to save it one last time, and that is where I'll leave it for this episode, I'm afraid. I know, right? It's like the shortest episode of the series so far. Coming in at like, what, 37, 38 minutes? Usually expecting a 40 to 45 minute long episode. What can I say? I'm sorry. Maybe you do prefer a shorter video, in which case, maybe it suits you better. But I really wasn't expecting to get this far so soon. There's literally like 3 floors of this Mirage Tower. And I think I got all the chests, so yeah, I don't know what else to say. There's nothing else to do. I did say I would cut it off at this point, because I believe what we're about to do is deserving of its own episode instead of being cut into 2 parts. So, yeah, it is what it is, I'm afraid. More Final Fantasy next week, I suppose. But on that note, guys and girls, I do hope that you are still enjoying the series as much as I am. I am excited to finally put Final Fantasy to bed, which I believe will be in the next couple of episodes at least. But it would be nice just to get Final Fantasy 1 under my belt. And who knows, maybe some other day we'll do another Final Fantasy. But I hope you guys are enjoying this regardless. And if you are, please drop us a like. It would mean so much. Subscribe even, because we've got great content. We've got more Final Fantasy obviously in the next couple of weeks and more. We've got live gaming as well, if you're following us through that. It's a new thing to Nostalgia Gaming Retro. And yeah, even share the video if you want. That would also help us out. But on that note, I'm just going to say the usual. Thanks very much for watching, and stay cool.